Where I'm most excited is in protein engineering and in genetic medicine design. I think there's incredible opportunity to design better proteins for all sorts of properties. I think in antibody engineering is a lot of excitement right now, for example. And then in genetic medicine design, so being able to design RNA therapies, for example, I think is a really exciting domain where a lot of the pieces are there for all the machine learning to make sense. And hopefully we'll have a lot to share along those lines very soon. And the last thing I'll say is a big area we think as well is around how we can enable other AI-driven companies. I think the current world, like I was mentioning maybe a little bit earlier, a very small fraction of dollars are spent on data for machine learning in the broader biopharma pool of dollars. Probably less than 1% is spent on that. I mean, almost certainly, probably like less than 10% is spent on discovery relative to clinical, and within discovery, a really tiny is spent on data for machine learning models. I think in the last couple of years, though, if you look at the trend lines we're seeing, there's incredibly powerful machine learning tools that make biology feel like much more of a computationally driven design discipline in some subsets of it, at least. So a great example being a particular model called RF diffusion in the context of protein engineering. I think it is one model of a class of models that I think is making a lot of people excited about the potential to use machine learning to design protein therapies. And what that means is that if the bet is that the future companies in pharma, in protein engineering and biologics design and antibody design are going to be machine learning driven, it follows that they're also going to be very data hungry. And we're thinking hard about how we can enable those types of partners. And so in this case, we're not competing with them. We're looking to be the data provider, the kind of scale AI to their Tesla or OpenAI, so that they are looking to us for how to define those types of experiments and be able to scale them up effectively. And so that's where I, and sort of leading the ML team, are working really closely with our mammalian engineering teams to think hard about what that kind of joint data and machine learning package might be to appeal to some of these really machine learning hungry companies. And I think that's really exciting. I think the future of pharma especially is really exciting in that domain.
Yeah. Yeah.